Hi, you guys. I'm just going to be showing you guys how to move around on what you need to do for your assignments using videos because I think it's easy. I just want to make sure that's super clear and easy for you guys to understand what's going on. So for language arts, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with Scholastic news and continue on with our nonfiction reading. We're going to back up for our first session. We're going to back up to the beginning of March because I just thought we'd kind of go in order and hit the news articles that we haven't seen yet and do a couple a week. So in your assignments today, what you're going to do, and this is for Monday. I'm recording this before Monday, but when you're watching this, it should be Monday. You're going to go under your class work and you're going to see an assignment that looks like this. And I'm just going to give you one article to read a day to start out and see how that goes with timing, because you're also going to have some different things to do for it. So when you go into the assignment, this is going to be the closed reading part. It's going to give you a link to the magazine, first of all. Where's the length? Instructions. Here we go. I have to get to instructions. There we go. So you're going to have the link. There's your link. So you go to that. It's going to bring that up. And then when it comes up, it might ask you to log in. Like on mine right now, it says log in. So you're going to want to log in and just use it as your I'm a student. I'm going to put I'm a teacher because I am. But you're going to do I'm a student, and then it'll bring up your email address. Now, if you're not signed into your Gmail account, it might not bring it up. You're going to want to sign in as Google Classroom. So if you're not signed into your Google account, remember the video that I showed on the home page, and you want to go to the district website before you do anything and log into either your Google Drive or your Gmail account, and then you'll be able to access all your stuff on there. Anyway, we'll go back here. Where are we? Here we go. So it brought up the Google account. I'm going to pick my school email address, and now it's going to give me the article. So the first day, you're just going to read the first article. Now, some of this article might be really, fine for you to read. It might be a little difficult for some of you to read. If it's difficult for you to read, you have a couple of options. One, you can listen to it, which is totally fine. And another is if you scroll down, it gives you the same information, but there's a lower level reader on here. So you're welcome to go use that if you'd like. Or you can just open it the way it is and read the article the way it is. And you want to go into English view, obviously, since you guys all speak English. And then, you guys used this in class a couple weeks ago. But just to remind you of your different options, you can let it fit the screen if you want. Doing it the full screen, and then it's kind of hard to see, so I found zooming it in is helpful. And then you can open it up, and your job is to read this first article. Okay, so read the whole thing, both sides. Anytime you guys see like this area, really look at the map, really read different tables, read the captions of different pictures. When you're looking at all this nonfiction stuff and you're looking at magazine articles, really pay attention to all the little things that are going on in them, okay? That just helps create such a great understanding of what's really going on in the article. So you're going to read that. If you do want it to read out loud to you, you just hit read out loud up there, and it will read out loud to you.
We were surrounded by
and it highlights it to help you follow along. Which, of course, it's important to follow along if you are having it read to you. You'll learn a lot that way. I'll press pause so it stops reading. And then, once you're done with that, you're going to go back into your into your assignment, and you're going to go to this closed reading questions form. So you go into that, and it's going to ask you 3 questions, and you're going to just go in, and please make sure you have full sentences, because part of this is not only understanding what you've read, but it's also to make sure that you're using all the skills that we've learned in DOL. So make sure that you're capitalizing the first letters in the beginning of your sentences, and you're spelling things correctly, and you're having punctuation at the end. Be really descriptive. If it asks 2 questions, like in the first one, make sure that you answer both the questions. What details does Dylan use to describe the morning of the fire? That's one question. How do his descriptions help you understand the situation? So you want to have the details and then also the description. So this answer might be a 3 or 4 sentence answer if you're going to fit all of that in. Sometimes it helps when you're answering questions to say the answer out loud and then use those words that you say out loud to type it in, okay? Also, when you're done typing your response, reread it. Make sure what you wrote makes sense. A lot of times when we're typing, we'll type and then we'll lose track of what we said. And so read it again. Make sure it makes sense, okay? Then you hit submit when it's done. And then the last thing to do in this assignment is to, if I look at this is another thing that you need to make sure you read. I think you guys, that's something that you're going to really have to work on with doing school remotely, is reading all of the directions. So first it says read the first article in the March 2nd edition of Scholastic News called We Were Surrounded by Flames. Then you're going to complete the attached closed reading questions with a response and complete sentences. And then you're going to watch the video, Wildfires Around the World. And that video is back right in this link that you had opened up before. That video is right. If you scroll down, it's right here. So you just click on that and bring it up, and it'll bring it up in a screen like so. And it's just a quick 3-minute video, but I thought this was a really cool article because it kind of reminded me of the fires that we had on the Kenai Peninsula last year. So that is your first reading assignment online. Tomorrow you'll be reading the next article in the magazine, okay? So just make sure you pace yourselves. Don't try to do it all at once because it'll take a lot of time, and we're really trying to keep things paced for you. So do what your assignment says for Monday, and then you'll have another one to follow up with Tuesday. Okay. Hope you're all having a great day. I miss you all so much. It's so weird not having you at school. Signing off.